Morning. A lot of conversation around thought processes. A lot of conversation around awareness. There's this term in today's world that we use as saying woke. Are they woke? I'm woke. What does woke mean? When we use the word woke, well, obviously, if we're waking up in the morning, then we are rising, we are aware, we are alive, right? We are breathing, we are conscious. To be woke means to be conscious. Well, metacognition, right? What is metacognition? To suck at metacognition, and that's what today's all about for me. That's what I'm sharing with you guys, at least, because until you can get this, your life is gonna fucking suck. It just is. You're gonna just keep accepting what you have been having as your reality of today. So metacognition is the awareness and the understanding of your own thought processes. You're conscious to what you're thinking. You're conscious to what you're feeling. You're conscious to how those thoughts and those emotions create action, create the life that you have right now. So here's a really, really simple, cool, interesting, I don't know. It's interesting to me, so I'm sharing it with you, right? The interesting thing about this being woke is that we want to be woke. And many, many people are really consciously attempting to gain the woke state of being. It's cool to be woke, right? It's cool to be woke. Who doesn't want to be woke? Who doesn't want to be conscious? Who doesn't want to be, I am spiritually elevated, right? Be your own fucking guru type person, which is absolutely true. We're all our own gurus. All of us are our own gurus. And you know why we're our own gurus? Because we know exactly what we need to know to make our life the best fucking life that it can ever be. We know exactly what we need to do to get the man, to get the girl, to make the money, to have the body, to have the lifestyle, to have more time, to have healthy boundaries, to be happy. We know exactly what we're supposed to do. But we look at all these outside sources for answers, to be the savior, the one that's going to swoop in and hand us the fucking answer. And if you do this, then that will happen. Then that will happen for you. And it's a bunch of bullshit, right? It's just a bunch of bullshit. The other day I was throwing around the word malarkey, and I think that malarkey is a great word because it's a silly word. Oh, it is. It's a bunch of malarkey. It's a bunch of crap. It's a bunch of bullshit. That this idea that we need outside to give us the answer when it's all inside. And if we weren't so blind to that awareness and that understanding that we need to have of our thoughts, we'd have it. We'd have it. We'd know exactly what to do in any given moment. We'd stop being needy motherfuckers who expect for others to dish out the answers, to dish out love, to dish out happiness, to tell us, oh, you're worthy, you're good enough, you're not too much, you're this, you're not that. No. We wouldn't be doing any of that stuff. We're woke, are we? To be woke, to be conscious, to be aware, to understand self. Everything that you are looking for, you need not look any further than right here and right here. There's where all the answers are. So, big mind blow here. You do not need a coach. You do not need a healer. You do not need anybody out there to tell you what to do, because you already know what to do. When you hire somebody like myself or my fellow practitioners and coaches and educators, mentors out there, you know what you're hiring us for? To smack you around in love a little bit and say, wake up. Wake up. You are already exactly who you need to be, except you are blind to it. You're sleeping through this life existence because you're not connecting your own internal dots. And that's the problem. You're not connecting your own internal dots. So when you have this issue, whatever it might be, I mean, I focus a lot in on relationship and money and happiness, right? Those are my key elements. Relationship, money, happiness. Well, those are three major components in life. Those are three things that we all strive for. We all want to be loved. We all want to have, this loving relationship. We all want to have beautiful, intimate connection and other connections, but definitely that primary relationship, right? We all want more money, right? Abundance. Because of what? It gives us freedom. Relationship makes us feel loved, and money makes us feel like we have freedom of choice, more independence, able to do the things that we want to do. And we constitute those two things to our happiness. And with those, we feel, yay, I've arrived, I'm successful, I have what I need. And without those, we start to question. We start to let that get to us. Well, when we're really looking at those three components, right, of love, money, happiness, what we're really, really needing to do is ask ourselves, how am I matching that right now? In my thoughts, in my feelings, and in the actions that I'm taking? Because if I was really a fuck yes to it, if I was really woke, if I was really conscious, really aware, if I was really in integrity with self, another awesome word that we love to use because it's so cool to say, I'm in integrity with myself. I'm authentic. Yeah, I'm authentic. I love myself. Well, if you really loved yourself, if you were really authentic with yourself, if you were really in integrity with yourself, if you were really woke, well, you wouldn't be sitting in the pile of shit that you're in right now. You wouldn't be searching for this relationship or that job or what to do next or somebody to tell you what to do next or reaching and grasping for someone or something to be the knight in shining armor and run in and rescue you from you. Nobody will ever be able to rescue you from you. You are the only one that can wake the fuck up and stop accepting the bullshit of your own internal world and your inability to connect the dots with your thoughts, your feelings, and what is actually manifesting in your world. So there you go. There's my bitch sesh for this beautiful Tuesday morning. And it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. How do you become woke, truly woke? That's the question, right? How? If we have all the answers inside of us, if we are our own guru, then how do we become woke? Well, that is what my next program is all about. That is what I am teaching starting April 1st. Unavailable for bullshit. Unavailable for all this bullshit. Do you know where all the bullshit comes from? Well, you should if you just listen to the last however many minutes I've been jibber-jabbering here. You know, oh, that comes from right here. That comes from right here. It's because I'm not aligned. It's because I'm thinking shit thoughts. I'm stinking thinking if anybody's familiar with Art Williams, love Art Williams and everything, but he had this whole conversation around stinking thinking. Well, guess what? Stinking thinking is a bunch of bullshit. It is a bunch of bullshit that we think. That's what stinking thinking is. And we're not connecting the dots. And we're not being authentic with ourselves. And we're not being truthful with ourselves. We're not seeing how nobody is responsible. Nobody is responsible for our lack of happiness, our lack of worthiness, our lack of self-esteem, our lack of thinking that we are lovable, our lack of what's going on with our physical world and our bodies and our finances and our beds and our minds and our hearts. Nobody's responsible for that but us. So join me April 1st. Take advantage of this. This is going to be 8 absolutely killer weeks where I'm going to teach you exactly how you can stop sucking in the woke department. You want to increase your capability of having awareness, and not just awareness, but understanding of what is going on? Join me April 1st. You're going to find a link in the comment section. This is limited to 15 people, and that is it. Okay? So grab the spot while you can. You're going to get one-on-one time with me. That's private one-on-one coaching. This is not a group event. This is all one-on-one. Okay? It is online, so it is worldwide available. Okay? But we're going to be doing face-to-face coaching. We're going to get in there. We're going to work with your programs, and we're going to shift you to the next level so that you can take the rest of your life and make it what you want instead of having it on repeat. Aren't you fucking sick of pushing the repeat button? Aren't you sick and tired of living a life where you're like, oh, I know exactly what's going to happen because it happened last month, it happened last week, it happened last year? Of course. You're predictable. And as long as you remain predictable because you're stuck in that line of thinking, because that's your comfort zone, well, you know exactly what the next 5 years is going to bring you. You know exactly who you're going to be sleeping with, what your sex life is going to be like, what your love life is going to be like, how much money is going to be in the bank, what your body is going to look like, what your housing situation is going to look like, what your work situation is going to look like. You can blame the economy all goddamn day long. You can say COVID this and COVID that. But you know what? There's plenty of people out there in this big world with all that is pressed on us right now. That is, they are in love. They are abundant. They are healthy. They are having a life of fun and connection. And you know what they have? Happiness. And they can have that because they choose to make today a day of moving forward instead of pushing repeat. Okay, guys, with that, leave everything in the comments section. Click on the link for Unavailable for the Bullshit if you're really truly unavailable for the bullshit. This is only for serious takers, so please don't waste my time because I'm unavailable for that bullshit too. Okay? I love you guys. Know that you are worthy. Know that you have the power right between your 2 ears and right here in your chest. And all you have to do is start saying fuck yes to the most important person in the room, which is you. It's always you. I love you guys. Hope you have a beautiful day. Remember, stop existing, start living. And I'll catch you tomorrow with another Conscious Coffee.